Central here on WMDJ Sports. It's our countdown to tip-off tonight, and it's brought your way by Howard Family Pharmacy of Allen and Eastern, where pharmacists Wes Howard, Tiffany Jacobs, John Newsom, and Stacy Conley will go that extra mile for your well-being and answer any questions you have about your prescriptions. That's quality care and service you can't get anywhere else but at Howard Family Pharmacy of Allen and Eastern. Give them a call at 358-4800 or 949-4800 for Howard Family Pharmacy. It has been a tough night technically here at the gym tonight, so bear with us for just a minute. Again, we're kind of working with a three-man crew tonight. We're used to having five, so we're getting into the swing of things here tonight.
We got spoiled.
Yeah, we got a little spoiled with extra hands, so tonight we're working with three people, and we're doing what we can to get going tonight. So we apologize for any early mishaps you may find on the broadcast. We should be about ready to go. We're about 10 minutes away from tip-off between Betsy Layne and Floyd Central. And our Tell the Tape segment tonight brought your way by the Hesterberg Law Firm, where you always receive great defense for your legal trouble. That's the Hesterberg Law Firm defending Kentucky. And in this matchup last season, Betsy Layne snapped a 13-game winning streak that the Lady Jaguars had over Betsy Layne. It was a 65-58 win for Betsy Layne over Floyd Central. Almost a year to the date. It was December 15th, so we're only a day off from being 365 days. And that was a huge win over at Floyd Central for the Lady Cats of Betsy Layne. It kind of showed that they were going to have a great season, and they did. Had a over 500 season at 16-14. They would go on to meet two more times, and Floyd Central got those wins. They got one again later on here at Betsy Layne, 52-41, and then a thriller in the district tournament, a 61-60 win for the Lady Jags over Betsy Layne. So Floyd Central has won two in a row after losing that one matchup nearly a year ago to the date today. It's a lot of history.
A lot of history. Like how it ties in. And you can always tie these games in real close together because most of the time all these conference games really circulate around the same dates, same time frame, just off a day or two.
Yeah, just usually about the same calendar year all the time. Betsy Layne all-time 2-15 versus Floyd Central, but in the short term, 1-2. So we'll see how it shakes up tonight. Now, there are some changes with Betsy Layne tonight, good and bad. First, the bad. Out tonight is Kinley Martin. She has suffered she's dealing with concussion-like symptoms, and she had a mild concussion. It wasn't officially diagnosed, but had the symptoms of that last Friday against Lawrence County in a basketball play. Coach Corey Thacker was telling us it was a basketball play on one end of the court, two players going for the ball, and she just made contact, and she got hurt with her jaw and her head, and it caused her to have concussion-like symptoms, and she has not been cleared to play. So we will not see Kinley Martin for Betsy Layne tonight. That's a big blow to their post play. And then also you look, they have a little under the weather tonight, a couple players, but I think everybody's kind of dealing with that one way or another. I know we are in the broadcast booth.
Yeah, we are.
But the good news is available tonight will be Shyla Kidd. She'll make her debut in a Betsy Layne uniform for this season. Of course, she was a Bobcat when she was in 8th grade. Now she is a junior and has returned to Betsy Layne. So we'll be hearing from her tonight. We're going to step away for a break and come back with more of our countdown to tip-off in a few moments on WMDJ Sports.
It's Shenandoah, live at the MAC, February 22nd. You know and love every song, Marty Raven and Shenandoah. If I had to ain't no place I'd rather be. Shenandoah at the Mountain Arts Center, Prestonsburg. Tickets on sale now at MacArts.com or by calling the People's Bank box office at 1-888-MAC-ARTS.
This is Tanner Hesterberg of Hesterberg Law Firm. Faith, family, and Eastern Kentucky are the top priorities in my life and my law practice. If you come to my office with legal trouble, we do everything we can to reach a good resolution with honesty and transparency every step of the way. At Hesterberg Law Firm, our motto is defending Kentucky because we never compromise your interests or the interests of Eastern Kentucky. Check us out at HesterbergLaw.com.
Howard Family Pharmacy is pleased to announce the addition of pharmacist Stacy Conley to their staff. Stacy has over 20 years of experience serving the residents of Floyd and Knott County. And just like everyone else at Howard Family Pharmacy, Stacy will be dedicated to meeting your expectations with your medications. Say hi to Stacy at both Allen and Eastern locations. And don't hesitate to reach out to her for any questions you may have. Always providing quality care and service. That's Howard Family Pharmacy of Allen and Eastern.
While you're doing whatever it is you do, we're testing, retesting, engineering, and re-engineering to keep up with you. We run together.
Is your unit down? Not working like it should? Don't put off repairs to your HVAC system. Call the professionals at Elliott Heating and Cooling, 606-437-7368. One call and your worries are gone. Elliott Heating and Cooling.
It's hard to stop a train.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 81 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank, building communities, built on trust. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Part of the fabric of our community, that's McDowell Professional Pharmacy. Steve and Alicia Dawson started McDowell Professional Pharmacy back in 1993 with the commitment to serve the folks of Floyd County. McDowell Professional Pharmacy offers a free mobile app for quick refills, a drive-through for that on-the-go prescription, pickup, and free delivery service. At McDowell Professional Pharmacy, they know you by name, not just a refill number. That's McDowell Professional Pharmacy.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Welcome back to Junior Newsom Arena, getting set for basketball in a few moments tonight. First of two here at the Junior Newsom Arena as Floyd Central visits Betsy Layne here on WMDJ Sports. Our countdown to tip-off tonight brought your way by Howard Family Pharmacy. We were giving you the tail of the tape on this matchup, and looking at the season so far, we're only into week number 2 of a very long high school basketball season. Floyd Central comes in 3-0 on the year. Betsy Layne at 1-2. The Lady Cats, we'll stay with them, 1-2 on the season. Got a win to start the year, 57-44 over Magoffin County, and then losses to Lawrence County, 68-49, and Martin County, 52-43. So they've not shied away from anybody so far, Byron.
No, and that's what they want to do. They want to challenge themselves, put themselves against some early stiff competition, and what you're doing is you're trying to gear yourself up for that middle of the season, then middle of the season tournaments. For Betsy Layne, it's the All-A. For Floyd Central, will be the 2A. That time of season, you really want to start seeing your teams come around and take shape and form into what you want them to be. And then after that, you really start fine-tuning some things to make a run at the real region.
Transfer Amari Anderson has made a big difference for Betsy Layne. She came from Floyd Central. She leads the team in scoring right now at 10.7 points per game, followed by Jaden Gerald at just around 9 a game, and also Martin, who's out tonight again with concussion-like symptoms. She won't be playing tonight, 9.5 points per game. And then also Maddie Collins at 8.7 points per game, and also Jaden Pente, who is a great shooter, 8 points per ball game. Now, Coach Thacker was telling me with the addition of Shyla Kidd, he hopes to be able to get Pente more shots and let Shyla kind of run the point.
Yeah, we've seen both these girls really play basketball, and both of them can excel. I think both of them could excel at either spot, handling the ball or being your off guard as your shooting guard. So it might be a combination of which one can get the ball the fastest and which one can get down the floor to spot up the fastest. Maybe what they're looking to do.
Yeah, maybe with a smaller lineup for Betsy Layne tonight, they may want to get up and down the court and run with Floyd Central tonight, because that's what they'll want to do, is get up and down the court with some easy opportunities. At 3-0 on the season, Coach Ty Little's girls off to a great start. They were 0-3 to start last season. This year, 3-0, so really have turned and flipped the script in 2024-2025. Wins over Paintsville, Prestonsburg, and a win this week on the road at Breathitt County, 56-41. And I was told to be sure that we pointed out the brand new black uniforms making their debut tonight, and that you better say something positive about them, Byron.
Let me take them in real fast.
Okay. Take them in. This new uniforms tonight.
I like the black.
Okay.
I like the black. I like the nice. It's got a nice electric blue trim around it.
Electric blue, yeah.
I like the Jaguars down the side of the shorts instead of the stripe. It's got the cursive writing. I like the aspects of it. I like the jersey. It's a very solid jersey. I just wish they had something other than black. I'm tired of seeing a black jersey all the time.
I like the electric blue solid color, but as an alternate, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Look,
But now, if I want to get picky, I want to see somebody wear Floyd and not just Central.
I want to see we've seen the girls have the electric blue jersey. I want to see somebody break out a gold jersey.
Oh, that could be a different look for them.
I mean, that's a very different look.
That's the most fashion we've ever discussed on a broadcast in a game in a long time, so there you go. Betsy Layne, though, will be wearing the home classic white jerseys tonight with blue numerals and letters, black trim, Betsy Layne across the top. A classic, great look from them. You can't beat that. Let's meet the starters tonight. First for Floyd Central at 3-0. They'll look like this at one guard, a junior, number 3, Chloe Crace, who comes in tonight averaging right around 13 points per ball game. Also playing tonight at guard, a sophomore, number 34, Cameron Rackey. At guard, a junior, number 20, Allie Atkins. At forward, a freshman, number 23, Reagan Lafferty. And also at forward, a freshman, number 4, Maddie Engel, who's had a great start to the season, averaging 16 points per ball game. Lafferty at 12 points per ball game, and Mitchell Crace at 13 points per ball game. Those are your 3 top scorers for Floyd Central. And again, your lineup, Engel and Lafferty at the forwards, Atkins, Rackey, and Crace at the guards for Ty Little's Floyd Central Lady Jags at 3-0 on the season. Betsy Layne will look like this tonight. At one guard will be Jaden Pente, a junior wearing number 4. Also tonight starting will be, I believe, it'll be Jaden Jarrell, a sophomore, number 13. At forward tonight will be Amare Anderson, a sophomore wearing number 30. She is the team's leading scorer on the young season. Senior Lacey Hall will also be at guard tonight, a senior, number 24. And we will see tonight Carly Williams, a senior, number 3. Again, for Betsy Layne, your lineup of Williams and Pente in the backcourt, Gerald at forward, along with Hall and Anderson in the front court for the Betsy Layne Lady Cats at 1 and 2 on the year. We mentioned Shyla Kidd. She will be coming off the bench tonight, but she will see some heavy minutes as we move into the night's game, and you're going to see what kind of difference maker she's going to be for this season for Betsy Layne.
Yeah, I mean, big hopes resting on Shyla Kidd's shoulders here with the Betsy Layne fan base, I believe, believing that maybe she could be the difference to really push them onto that next step that they want.
And your starting lineups tonight were brought your way by your Floyd County attorney, Keith Bartley. When accidents happen, you need someone on your side, whether you're hurt at work, slip and fall, or an auto accident. You need the services of Keith Bartley, attorney at law, 886-1428. You call that number. Frances Johnson has answered the phone. She'll get you in touch with Keith, and they'll go to work for you at the law office of Keith Bartley, your Floyd County attorney. How about some keys to victory tonight? Brought your way by Man Toyota, where right now Toyotathon is on. It's a great time to buy a brand new Toyota right now at Man Toyota on US 23 in Prestonsburg, where you'll drive away saying, man, what a deal. Byron Hall, your thoughts on a win for either team here tonight?
Well, you mentioned Martin being out for Betsy Layne, and second chance points is going to be a big factor. We've seen Floyd Central a couple times, and they really go after the offensive glass hard. Betsy Layne has to limit Floyd Central's second chance opportunities here and really limit them to one shot and out, and then take advantage of some second chance points themselves. And, just take care of the basketball. Floyd Central is going to want to get this game up and down, make it real ugly. And Betsy Layne has to take care of the basketball. If not, Floyd Central could get a head of steam going real quick.
Tap control by Betsy Layne, moving left side of your radio dial, and also on the Facebook tonight and on YouTube. You can like and stream our game tonight and see the action online. We'd appreciate a like or share if you're watching on Facebook tonight and also on YouTube. Betsy Layne driving inside. Pente misses the runner. Offensive board back up. Anderson on a contact. Missed it, and Floyd Central comes away with it. Lafferty in transition. Pulls up at the elbow. Jumper is too strong. And rebound controlled by Hall. Betsy Layne with the basketball. Across the timeline. Pente going all the way inside. Walk for the basketball and a turnover. A little nerves here early on, Byron.
That's the pace that Floyd Central wants. They want it up and down the court. They want as many possessions as they can get.
Good to see the chairman of the board here tonight, Junior Newsom, the namesake of the building. He's here behind us tonight.
Hey, always a great time to see Mr. Newsom here.
Driving in, a runner missed by Engel. Rebound controlled by Betsy Layne's Gerald. Across the timeline, Pente feeds it in the corner. They'll dip it down low to Anderson. Wheels and deals, threw it over the hoop into the hands of Atkins. Floyd Central down court. Racky with the basketball. Right side it will go to Engel. Works it to Atkins on the elbow. Backdoor cut for Crace. Can't handle the pass, broken up. And the ball is loose, and Betsy Layne has it. Gerald comes out there with it. And Betsy Layne can't hang on to it. It goes out of bounds. So both teams having some issues turnover-wise here early.
Yeah, turnover for turnover there. Just keeping everything as is. That's right.
Yeah,
Coach,
exactly.
Coach knows.
He knows all
Coach
about it.
knows.
He's been in these games.
He's caused a few of them before.
That he has. Floyd Central basketball. Lafferty down the lane. Contact. And a miss. Betsy Layne's got it. Hall comes out there with it for the Lady Cats. Still nothing. 6:22 to play. First quarter on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Across the stripe. Pente with the basketball. Off on the left elbow. On the wing. Now drives inside the box. Dishes in the corner for Williams. Three in the air. It's no good. Rebound controlled by Lafferty. Head up and driving down court is Lafferty. All the way down the lane. Puts it up. No good. Into the hands of Anderson. Betsy Layne's got it. Gerald gives it up to Pente. Across the stripe. Works it to the left again. Racky's on her defensively. They'll give it up for Gerald. Right side it goes to Williams. Back out front for Anderson. Backdoor look broken up, but saved inside by Gerald. Kicks it back out. Now the Gerald again in the corner. Finds Pente. No shot. Racky's harassing her in this man-to-man defense. Inside for Anderson. And a foul down low. 2 shots for Anderson. And the foul will go against Lafferty.
No, it's going to be on Engel, I believe. Pretty sure that's on Engel. He held up 4. Lafferty
Changed that up.
Lafferty had really good defensive position.
So the free throw is no good by Anderson. And again, the foul correction is on Engel, her first. First foul of the game. One more free throw for Anderson. The former Floyd Central Lady Jag puts it up and in. 1-0, Betsy Layne on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Coming down the court the other way, a turnover and right back to Betsy Layne, a foul.
We had a moving pick on Lafferty, I believe.
So 2 back-to-back fouls on the Lady Jags, and it's Betsy Layne basketball. Pitching a 1-0 shutout.
Pitchers duel early.
Yes. High post to Anderson, backdoor cut, broken up by Crace, but right back into Betsy Layne's hands. Off to Gerald, a 3, wave it off, no shot, walk will be the call on Gerald. Another turnover.
That's 4 turnovers for Betsy Layne here in the early going.
Again, if you are watching on the Facebook, we'd appreciate a like and share tonight. Let folks know they can catch the game on WMDJ. Floyd Central in front court. Engel working away inside, kicks it back out for Crace. Lady Jags yet to score, off to a 3-0 start on the season and having a tough start here tonight. There's a long 2, good for Lafferty, and the Lady Jags are finally on the board. 2-1.
They fixed it.
Yeah. It was 3-0 on the scoreboard. They fixed that. Now a 30-second timeout called by Coach Corey Thacker. And I'd say both coaches right now probably could use a timeout at this point.
Just as a frustrating start to this game. You're looking at a combined of 1 of 9 shooting combined from both sides. And then you've got a combined 7 turnovers in the early going.
1 for 9 shooting combined and a combined total of 7 turnovers.
Yeah. So you're not looking, neither team looking very sharp here to start this game. But now that Floyd Central has a basket, they're able to set up in this press. And this is where Floyd Central's excelled and really caused some separation.
It's a lot of scrambled eggs and a lot of biscuits and gravy.
Right.
Ball's in play, and it's knocked around, and they'll keep it. Betsy Layne, Shyla Kidd in the game. Gives it off to Hall. Short jumper bounces up too strong. Tapped out to Williams. Now to Kidd. Kidd cranks a 3 in the corner. No good. Rebound Williams put back up inside. Rattles out. Hall the offensive rebound. Pente's 3 blocked from behind. Ball is loose and saved by Betsy Layne somehow. Wow. Pente gives it up for Williams up top. Throws it back to Kidd. Matched up with Lafferty. Wants to take her to the baseline. Gives it up now for Williams. Cross court in the corner. It goes to Pente. Down to the box. Finds Kidd in the left corner. Steps called.
Good call. Kidd just shuffled her feet. As she gathered it, she kind of moved her feet, and then once she had complete control where she was confident, she moved both feet again.
Ball's in play for Floyd Central, leading 2-1 on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Engel on the left side with it. Finds a big driving lane. Goes in. Missed it short. Rebound controlled by Gerald. Off to Pente. Across the timeline. Gives it up for Kidd on the wing. Look inside for Williams. Cross court right side. 3 for Hall. No. Rebound knocked away. Out of bounds. It will go back to Floyd Central. Remember that country song, Is It Cold in Here? Is it just you? This shooting is cold in here.
It's about cold as it has been outside lately.
I'm telling you. Driving in, a layup good, though, by Racky for Betsy Layne, or for Floyd Central.
Betsy Layne 0 of 8 from the field so far.
That might change here in a moment, hopefully. Up top, Pente with the basketball. Left side bounce pass to Williams. Now to Gerald. Off to Hall. Long 3. Off the back of the iron. Rebound controlled by Lafferty, who's in the game. That's Hannah Lafferty, a senior for Floyd Central. The other way, Engel is fouled. 2 shots, and the foul on Betsy Layne, and that'll be on Shyla Kidd. Of course, if you don't know the story, Shyla played here and then went to Pikeville and then decided to come back home. And I know the Betsy Layne faithful are sure glad to have her back in Floyd County. Got that free throw good for Engel.
No place like home.
Exactly. Personally, I'm glad to see her back here, too.
Yeah.
Next free throw up and good, so Engel sinks them both. 6-1 your score. Kidd the other way. Down the lane. Nice move. Lays it up. Just couldn't finish it. And it's on the floor. Tie-up jump ball. Possession arrow will favor Floyd Central.
Almost like the Christmas song. It's cold outside.
Baby, it's cold outside. Yeah.
Well,
You're not my duet partner, though.
I am not.
No.
It's cold. It's not cold in this gym.
Grace for Floyd Central gives it up to Lafferty. Up top for Reagan Lafferty. Now finds Racky at the free throw line. Her jumper is no good. And Lafferty had it for a moment down low. Reagan Lafferty, jump ball, possession, Betsy Layne. Joe Diffie sang that song. Is it cold in here? Is it just you? Took me a minute. Think about it. I've been there thinking about who's sang that song. Another turnover on the inbounds, and they try to give it right back. It's the season of giving. And Betsy Layne's got it back. Well, these two teams just love to give the basketball to one another.
Exactly.
Back and forth. Look inside. Spin move blocked by Lafferty. That one rejected. Substitution, Anderson back in. Gerald out for the Lady Cats. 1:47 to play in the first quarter. It is 6-1. Floyd Central on top on the HutchFord.com scoreboard with the Red Tag sales event going on this weekend in Hutch. Ball's in play for Pente. Up top for Kidd. Working the dribble. Gives it out to Williams. No shot. Look down inside for Anderson. And it knocked away. Gathers it up. Gives it to a cutting Pente inside. Nowhere to go. Needs some help. Ball is not loose. And a jump ball. Possession. Floyd Central as Engel diving for that loose ball.
Betsy Layne, 0 of 11 from the field with 6 turnovers.
My goodness. Allie Atkins is back in, and Engel out for Floyd Central, and a double dribble at midcourt. And a turnover by Floyd Central's Racky. We'll reset the lineup for you. Floyd Central with Crace, Racky in the backcourt, Lafferty, Reagan Lafferty, Hannah Lafferty, and Atkins. You're in the front court. Betsy Layne right now working with Maddie Collins in the game. Pente, who's taking the short jumper, too strong. Kidd, Anderson, and Williams. Your 5 on the floor for Betsy Layne. 1:07 to go in the first. Atkins the other way for 3. It's no good for Floyd Central. And a rebound controlled by Betsy Layne. Still 6-1. Lady Cats down court. Kidd cranks it in the corner for 3. It's no good. Out of bounds. It will stay with Betsy Layne. Once that first shot falls for Kidd, it'll all start to come back.
Well, you might see the first shot that Betsy Layne makes in general right now.
Yeah, they're pressing as a team right now. Ball's in play. No, knocked away, and a steal by Atkins. Nice job defensively by her. Long court, pass down court for Crace. She's fouled by Pente. Foul on Betsy Layne. And it will not be on the shot. And put that foul on Pente, her first, team foul number 2. And I agree with the call. She was not going up in the act of shooting yet. As Aubrey Moore checks in for Floyd Central, her first appearance, number 2. She's going to trigger the ball in play, and does. It bounces to Atkins. Look down low, knocked away, another turnover. Betsy Layne's got it. Back and forth we go. Now the ball is loose. Saved out to Kidd. Back to Pente. Working the dribble up top. Gives it off to Kidd. She'll drive down the lane. In traffic. Missed it short. Loose. Picked up by Moore. And walked to the basketball was Moore. And her momentum caught her up in that play.
Well, she grabbed the rebound and just kind of got ran into and never could really get a dribble down.
Yeah, couldn't get her bearings about her. Ball is in play for Betsy Layne. Steps called on Williams. And listen, you could about call steps on every attempted shot tonight, either way. A lot of happy feet out there.
It has not been a pretty first quarter.
I mean, how was school today? Is it just rough?
Yeah.
It must have been rough all around the county today after having Thursday off. 13 seconds. 10 seconds. Floyd Central in front court. 7 seconds. Moore off to Atkins. Looks at the clock. 4 seconds. 2 seconds. Reagan Lafferty down the lane. Can't get it out of her hands in time. Good call. It was way late getting out of her hands. That's a good call, Mr. Gibson. 6-1 your score. Floyd Central on top at the end of 1 on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Back in 1 minute on WMDJ Sports.
End of the year savings at Hutch Ford. Red tag sale event going on now through the end of the year. Choose from endless pricing on the number 1 selling truck, 47 straight years, the Ford F-150, plus 1.9% financing for 60 months with approved credit. Save $8,000 off MSRP on a 2024 Ford Expedition. Give us a call, downtown Paintsville, 606-789-5301. Check us out on the web at HutchFord.com.
Never pay too much when you buy from Hutch. HutchFord.com.
Find incredible year-end savings deals at Walters Mitsubishi in Pikeville. Get $3,500 off select in-stock Outlander Sport, $3,000 off select Eclipse Cross, and $3,000 off 3-row Outlanders, which start at just $31,500. Plus, Outlanders and Eclipse Cross offer 0.99% financing for 60 months. And Mitsubishi Motors Confidence gives you a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, 5-year roadside assistance, and 2 years free maintenance.
When others won't, Walters will.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Back at Junior Newsom Arena, second quarter coverage presented by Appalachian Wireless. Floyd Central on top, 6-1 It's been a struggle so far tonight for both teams.
Well, Betsy Layne 0 of 14 from the field with 8 turnovers, and Floyd Central 2 of 9 with 6 turnovers.
Not been pretty. Unless you like abstract art. You know, it's kind of an abstract art kind of thing here. It's been a rough first quarter for both teams. They'll dip it down inside. Another turnover, and Floyd Central's got it in transition. Lafferty pulls up in the lane, was hit, and still made the bucket. Count it for Lafferty. Should have been an and one.
Indeed, it should have.
8-1 your score. A double team at midcourt. Now Kidd gets away from it. Off to the left side. Tosses in the corner. The open, a 3 for Collins, bouncing off. And back in the hands of Anderson, but she threw it away. Floyd Central has got it. Long toss down court. Caught by Engel. Drives to the basket. Stripped of the ball by Pente. In the corner fighting for it. We get a contact and a foul. That was a good strip by Pente. But then she gets nailed on the foul the second time. That'll be her second foul tonight. Team foul number 1 this quarter as Gerald checks in. Pente will check out for Betsy Layne. 8-1 your score. Ball's in play, second quarter. Steps called again. Telling you. Listen, Rodney Rowe has seen basketball for 35 years. He knows a walk when he sees it.
He's forgot more than we'll ever know.
He is here tonight to correct Floyd County on how to dribble the basketball. Down court, layup, good. And a field goal for Betsy Layne. That's Hall with the bucket. 8-3 your score. HutchForward.com scoreboard. Floyd Central in front court. Crace, the runner, no good. Easy putback, good for Lafferty. Reagan Lafferty, who now has 6 points on the night. Transition, broken up, and Rankie's got a steal. Carmen Ranky tossing down court, caught by Crace, left side. Angles to the basket, lays it up and in. Things starting to heat up now for Floyd Central, 12-3 your score. Pressure on the play. Down court, broken up, another steal. Lafferty comes up with that one. Pushing it down court, Reagan Lafferty. Feeds it left side to Crace. Drives in, running layup, missed it. And into the hands of Kidd, but she gets a timeout. Timeout called by Corey Thacker, a 30-second timeout. And this 30-second timeout is brought to you by Parkview Pharmacy at Minnie, where pharmacist Valerie Akers will always take time out for your health care. Visit Val and the girls at Parkview Pharmacy at Minnie, where they wish you a very special Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Betsy Layne here probably having a couple different conversations quickly about how we want to attack this press and take care of the basketball first off. And then you've had Crace come down 3 straight trips, almost uncontested layups, and I'm sure that is being addressed as well with a primary defender and who should be in help defense as well.
Yeah. A lot of holes in the defense for Betsy Layne, and, of course, offensively just trying to take care of the basketball.
Yeah, 1 of 16 now is Betsy Layne.
Mercy.
But they've got the 1. Now let's see if they can get something going.
Lady Cats in front court. Toss up top, dangerous. Pass almost picked off. Kidd doubled, walk.
Well, we always like to say, never leave your feet to make a pass.
Because that's what happens.
That's exactly what happens.
Racky across the timeline. Gives it off to Engel. Double teamed. Right side pass to Crace in the corner. Here's a 3 in the air. It's no good. On 2 by Racky. Excuse me, Byron. Picked up by Kidd. Across the timeline. Kidd may have walked again, but lost the handle anyway. And Floyd Central's got it. Tossed down court. Engel works it down inside. Got bumped, no call. Puts it up, no good. Tapped out to Lafferty. 10-footer, no good. Into the hands of Hall for Betsy Layne. And she threw it away to Atkins' hands, and Engel gets one to go and a foul. And credit that assist. It wasn't an assist, but Atkins jumped in there in the passing lane, got that steal, fed Engel, and it would be an assist for her.
Yeah.
Feed that bucket to Engel. A great play by Atkins. Foul on Williams, her first. Team foul number 2. Count the free throw for Engel. Floyd Central pushing their lead out now. 15-3 your score on the HutchForward.com scoreboard. And out of bounds. No, a carry, excuse me, over and back. We're blocked by rails, so one of us has to look. I wish you could see what we're sitting behind. We sit behind rails you can't see here. Byron has a worse vantage point than I do, but you had the monitor. I didn't.
Well, I'm watching the replay.
Yeah. So we're doing the best we can to bring it to you here. And now a tie-up in backcourt, jump ball possession, Floyd Central.
Floyd Central fortunate right there, just a bad pass, just a fumbled ball, and really got lucky to keep it.
Looking to get it in play, they do. Lady Jags have it. Engel gets by two defenders and then got hit by Hall. And I gotta tell you, that's too easy for Engel to get past those two defenders. She just sideswiped him.
Yeah, a little sidestep and pull the ball high to get in there.
It's way too easy. Foul is on Hall. Team foul number 3. That was Hall's first. Floyd Central ball. Engel gives it up. Atkins had her shot blocked. It goes into the hands of Anderson, and Betsy Layne's got it. Pass to no one. Saved by Racky. A turnover again. Racky going to the basket hard. Lays it up and in for Carmen Racky. It is 17-3. Floyd Central on top with 4:37 to play in the second quarter. Timeout, Lady Cats. We're back in 1 minute on WMDJ Sports.
When it comes to your family's health, nothing is more important. At Total Pharmacy, they're locally owned and operated by the Rowe family. Billy and Kim Rowe, along with their 2 sons, Wes and Ethan, they know the importance of family. So 100% of their time is making sure your prescriptions are filled the right way. It's their family and staff, and with Ethan's son Cameron now in training, their family will be taking care of your family for years to come.
In 1947, when brothers John C. and Virgil Hall opened Harborwood's Funeral Home in downtown Martin, they established more than a local business. They established trust, friendships, and a commitment to providing affordable service with unmatched quality and true, heartfelt compassion. Many things have changed since 1947, but that commitment to our community, our friends, and the families that we serve, established long ago, continues through the generation. Hall Funeral Home. Family, friendship, community, compassion.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Lady Jags on an 11-2 run here in the second quarter, and they lead 17-3 on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Jamie Johnson, Byron Hall, and Peach Page with you tonight from Junior Newsom Arena.
Floyd Central being aided by 17 Betsy Layne turnovers.
17 turnovers.
17 already.
Across the timeline. Williams works to the left. Back up top, driving down the middle. Lost the handle out of bounds. It will go back to Floyd Central. Lady Jags have made some substitutions. We'll reset their lineup. They have Lexi O'Brien out there, number 12, along with Crace in the backcourt. Aubrey Moore is back in. Hannah Lafferty is back in. And also Reagan Lafferty. Lady Jags, spin move by Moore. Pulls up, and a jumper good for Moore. Her confidence is growing with every shot.
Had the 3 and just hesitated, and then just drove on and shot that 10-footer.
19-3 your score. Betsy Layne on top. Betsy Layne trailing the basketball. Inside Anderson, the runner, bounces in, and that will stop a 13-2 run. Other way, out of bounds, and back to Betsy Layne. Lady Cats will come in with Pente and Kidd as Collins will check out.
Talk about 18 turnovers for Betsy Layne now. That's just 8 for Floyd Central.
Reset that Betsy Layne lineup. Pente, Kidd back in, Gerald, Anderson, and Hall. Lady Cats in front court. They're running the picket fence up top, it looks like, Byron. Off left side to Kidd. Back now to Pente. Back door. Knocked away. Great play by Moore. They stiffed that one out from start to finish on that backdoor look. Lafferty driving all the way inside. Put it up and in. Reagan Lafferty.
That's how you finish through contact right there.
How about 8 for Lafferty in the first half?
Hey, Betsy Layne with great defense right there. Lafferty with a better finish.
21-5. Betsy Layne looking for an answer. Driving in. Kidd banks it up and in. And Shyla Kidd breaks through with her first bucket tonight. Only the third made field goal of the night for Betsy Layne. Inside, Hannah Lafferty missed it just short. Rebound Anderson for Betsy Layne. Pass gunned off over to Hall. Now gives it up to Kidd, right side. Lobs it down inside for Anderson. And off her hands and into the hands of O'Brien, who lost her dribble but gave it up alertly to Reagan Lafferty. Reagan will run the point forward here. Comes down court, fires a three straight away. No good, had a lot of daylight with it. Rebound Kidd. She'll come the other way. And gets tripped up and a foul on Floyd Central.
I think they're going to get Lafferty with a push from behind as Kidd just kind of stopped, and Lafferty had all of her momentum right behind her, just bulldozer more or less.
And that is Hannah Lafferty, just for clarity.
No,
her first.
My bad.
And well, just make sure we got it out there. Team foul number one this quarter for Floyd Central. 21-7 your score. Lady Jags on top. Betsy Layne ball with 2:11 to go before the half. A long three straight away. No good by Hall. And here comes Floyd Central. Rebound Crace. Down court, Engel. Easy pickings. Lays it up and in. 23-7. This Floyd Central unit playing very well as a team, no matter what five combinations on the floor right now.
You see they play 8, 9, 10 at a time.
Driving inside, the runner good by Pente. 23-9. That's Pente's first bucket tonight. Racky with the basketball. Gives it up to Atkins, back to Racky. Left side it will go to Engel. Good look inside for Hannah Lafferty. Defense gets back. She turns, wheels, and puts it off the glass and in. Hannah Lafferty. 25-9. Lady Jags on top. Coming up on a minute left before the half. Here's Hall again. A three straight away, no good. Into the hands of Racky. Lady Jags going to push the ball down court. Atkins on the breakaway will lay it up. No good. Tapped around. Back to Atkins, and a whistle. Steps called on Allie Atkins. As Williams and Collins return for Betsy Layne, going out is Anderson and Hall. 1:02 to go before the break. 25-9 your score. Lady Jags on top. Betsy Layne basketball. Across the stripe. Pente wants to drive in. Dishes in the corner. Back out top for Kidd. Poked away but saved it. Engel's on her. Oh, that's a good matchup. Kidd and Engel.
Right.
Driving in. Kidd just got past her, and tough shot on the move. That was a good move by Kidd, and the foul on Floyd Central.
I think it's going to be on Engel, be her second, I believe.
You are correct. Team foul number 2 with 43 seconds. She'll check out real quick, not to get a cheap third foul. 2 free throws for Shyla Kidd. First one good. As Engel goes out and Reagan Lafferty returns for Floyd Central. Next one is no good. Rebound Floyd Central, 40 seconds. Lady Jags across the stripe. Look inside, out, poked away. Nice job by Gerald. Knocked that ball loose. Betsy Layne's got it. Coming down court on the breakaway. Collins left it short into the hands of Reagan Lafferty. 25 seconds. Reagan gives it up to Racky across the stripe. Lost her dribble. They'll battle for it on the floor. Jump ball and possession, Betsy Layne. Good hustle by Miss Pente.
A little carelessness there with the basketball here last couple trips for Floyd Central.
Losing their focus here in the final moments. Betsy Layne in front court. 11 seconds and a steal. Floyd Central, Hannah Lafferty with it. Gives it up to Racky. 5 seconds. Reagan Lafferty got to go down the lane. Layup up and in. The runner good that time for Reagan Lafferty. And we'll go to the half. Floyd Central with a flurry of offense in the second quarter. And they have a commanding 27-10 lead at the break. Floyd Central 27, Betsy Layne 10 at the half. We'll come back with our halftime report brought your way by Circuit Court Clerk Douglas Ray Hall in 3 minutes on WMDJ Sports.
In 19 1947, when brothers John C. and Virgil Hall opened Harbor Funeral Home in downtown Martin, they established more than a local business. They established trust, friendships, and a commitment to providing affordable service with unmatched quality and true, heartfelt compassion. Many things have changed since 1947, but that commitment to our community, our friends, and the families that we serve, established long ago, continues through the generation. Hall Funeral Home. Family, friendship, community, compassion.
Accidents happen when we least expect them, and when they do, you need someone on your side. You need Keith Bartley. Floyd County Attorney Keith Bartley and the law office of Vanover Hall, Bartley & Ward is dedicated in fighting for justice. If you've been injured in a car wreck, slip and fall, or hurt at work, Keith Bartley is on your side. Whether it's personal injury, Social Security claims, or wrongful death, don't face the aftermath alone. Call Floyd County Attorney Keith Bartley at 886-1428 in Prestonsburg.
It's the most wonderful time. Yes, it's that time again. It only happens once a year, and now it's here. It's Toyota-thon at Man Toyota. The most wonderful time. Choose from 23 new RAV4 and 19 4x4 Tacomas, 4.99% financing for 72 months APR. Don't overpay for a used Toyota when you can gift wrap a new Toyota from Man Toyota. Right away saying Man, what a deal. Merry Christmas from Man Toyota, Prestonsburg. It's Shenandoah, live at the MAC, February 22nd. You got to get to the church on the Cumberland Road. You know and love every song, Marty Raven and Shenandoah. If I had to turn the road, ain't no place I'd rather be. Shenandoah at the Mountain Arts Center, Prestonsburg. Tickets on sale now at macarts.com or by calling the People's Bank box office at 1-888-MAC-ARTS. When you need signs, banners, business cards, decals, and promotional items, you need to call Jaded Rain Printing and Graphics. Need to promote your business? Jaded Rain can stick your business logo on just about anything. Yard signs, large signs, middle and outdoor signs, window perv. Jaded Rain even does covered vehicle wraps, converting your work truck or car into a rolling billboard. If you need to stand out, you need Jaded Rain Printing and Graphics. Call 371-3153 or find Jaded Rain on Facebook. Santa is helping you take the halls this season with the Santa Bundle from Appalachian Wireless. Get up to or over $1,000 off in savings on select devices on a new or renewed line with the Appalachian Advantage, Unlimited, or Mix and Match plan. Stop into any Appalachian Wireless location and get the details on how you can save and save big. Up to or over $1,000 off. Ask for the Santa Bundle because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
It's your halftime report brought your way by your Circuit Court clerk, Douglas Ray Hall, who proudly supports all Floyd County athletics. And wishes nothing but the best to Betsy Layne and Floyd Central in tonight's contest. And good luck this entire season going forward from your Floyd County Circuit Court clerk, Douglas Ray Hall, who reminds all students to work hard on the court, practice hard, but also work hard in the classroom. That's your Circuit Court clerk, Douglas Ray Hall. 27-10 your score here at the break. Jamie Johnson and Byron Hall with you on tonight's broadcast. And our statistics, a little one-sided offensively tonight. Floyd Central and Betsy Layne both struggled in the first quarter. It was a 6-1 score at the end of the first period, and then Floyd Central exploded for a 21-9 run in the second quarter. They were led in scoring by Reagan Lafferty with 10 points on the night. Also 7 points for Maddie Engel, 4 points for Carmen Racky, 2 points apiece for Hannah Lafferty, Aubrey Moore, and Chloe Crace with 2 on the night. For Betsy Layne, led in scoring by Lacey Halls, 4. Shyla Kidd has 3 points tonight, 2 points for Jaden Pente, and 1 for Amari Anderson. Team stats.
Well, very unofficial team stats, but I have Betsy Layne 4 of 22 from the field, while I have Floyd Central 12 of 29. Betsy Layne in that stretch 0 of 9 from the three-point line. Floyd Central 0 of 2. Betsy Layne, however, with a +2 on the rebounding, 17-15 But Betsy Layne, 21 turnovers to Floyd Central's 11. And then not a lot of free throws. Betsy Layne 2 of 4. Floyd Central 3 of 3.
21 turnovers to 11?
Yeah.
Wow. So a 10-plus turnover advantage for Floyd Central.
By my count.
That's right. Well, that's probably about right. I'll give you, because you're very good at stats. I'll give you that.
Appreciate
that. And, you mentioned the three-point shooting. Floyd Central will come in shooting 9 of 27 from beyond the arc for the season, 9 of 27. It's not something that they do a lot of.
The way they're playing, and I like the way they play right now, is they want to get quick, easy baskets, and it don't matter if it comes from the three-point line or at the rim. But if they get shots at the rim, they're getting set up in a press, and that's allowing them to cause havoc, get live ball turnovers, and get another layup, and a lot of turnover very quickly. And then they are not settling for that three-point shot in the half court when they do have to come down and run their stuff.
Yeah, I like that they can get Lafferty or look at an angle and get him in a downhill situation.
Yeah, you look at Reagan Lafferty and Maddie Engel, both of them can shoot the ball, and you have to respect that. And because you have to respect that, that causes defenders to come up a little bit tighter on them, and they have that blow-by ability to get to the rim, get to the free throw line, get some easy points.
We'll see what adjustments Betsy Layne makes at the break as they trail 27-10 on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Floyd Central on top here at the half. That's been your halftime report brought your way by your circuit court clerk, Douglas Ray Hall. We'll come back in 3 minutes for the start of the third quarter on WMDJ Sports.
Howard Family Pharmacy is pleased to announce the addition of pharmacist Stacy Conley to their staff. Stacy has over 20 years of experience serving the residents of Floyd and Knott County. And just like everyone else at Howard Family Pharmacy, Stacy will be dedicated to meeting your expectations with your medications. Say hi to Stacy at both Allen and Eastern locations. And don't hesitate to reach out to her for any questions you may have. Always providing quality care and service. That's Howard Family Pharmacy of Allen and Eastern. For over 30 years, the attorneys at Mocha Nunnery Law Office have chosen to fight for injured individuals rather than companies, standing up for the rights of folks just like you. The combined experience of Tom Moak, Dee Dee Nunnery, and Jacob Moak will fight for you, whether you've been injured in an auto accident, personal injury claim, workers' compensation, Social Security, or have a federal black lung case. Injuries are life-changing. Let Mocha Nunnery help you move forward. Call 886-1515 for Mocha Nunnery Law Office, Prestonsburg, Pikeville, Hansard.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 81 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities. Built on trust. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
This is Circuit Court Clerk Douglas Ray Hall with my message to all student athletes in Floyd County. It's been said that others may have more talent than you, but remember, there's no excuse for anyone to work harder than you do. Remember that every champion was once only a contender. Be confident, take risks, and know that failure and rejection are the first steps to success. Good luck to all Floyd County schools from your Circuit Court Clerk Douglas Ray Hall.
Defense wins championships, and at Hesterberg Law Firm, we believe a good defense wins cases. This is attorney Tanner Hesterberg. If you're facing legal trouble, you need an attorney to advocate for you in the courtroom. The sooner we get involved in your case, the better the outcome. 606-731-6857 and at HesterbergLaw.com. Hesterberg Law Firm, defending Kentucky.
While you're doing whatever it is you do, we're testing, retesting, engineering, and re-engineering to keep up with you. We run together.
Is your unit down? Not working like it should? Don't put off repairs to your HVAC system. Call the professionals at Elliott Heating and Cooling. 606-437-7368. One call and your worries are gone. Elliott Heating and Cooling.
It's hard to stop a train.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Third quarter coverage presented by Appalachian Wireless. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. Jamie Johnson, Byron Hall, Josh Peach Page, and a skeleton crew. Not by the looks of us, but just in our stature, but in our presence tonight. Only 3 of us here working tonight.
Well, there ain't 3 of us, but we take up about the space of 5.
Yeah.
Maybe 6.
We're a good offensive line.
Yeah. We don't need the tackles.
No.
We can hike it, and then we got the rest of it covered.
3-man front. It'll be all right. Floyd Central ball. They lead 27-10 on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Immediately, Engel driving downhill, missed the runner, out of bounds, and it will go to Betsy Layne. Lady Cats start this half with Shyla Kidd, also Pente, Gerald, Hall, and Williams. Your starting 5 for the Lady Cats. Looking to get some fire here offensively. They've been cold all night, driving in. Williams missing the runner. There's a foul on Floyd Central.
That's how you do it. Betsy Layne coming out with a smaller, more guard-oriented lineup, and looks like they're going 5 out and just running that old Johnny Martin weave out there up top, trying to get downhill, get to the goal.
Free throw good by Williams. It's a long climb, but it can be done here. Only down 27-11. But you got to stay at it. And, for the most part, Betsy Layne was pressing so hard in the first half. It was too helter-skelter. Second free throw a miss. Rebound Floyd Central. They have Lafferty. That's Reagan Lafferty. Racky, Atkins, also Crace, and Engel. Your 5 on the floor for the Lady Jags. Working the ball out front is Racky. Gives it up to Engel. Just inside the paint. Jumper good by Lafferty. 12 for her tonight. 29-11. Lafferty leads all scorers. Betsy Layne down court and some issues, but Kidd keeps it out top. Gives it off to Pente. 3 in the air and bouncing off. Offensive board. Shyla Kidd goes to work. Takes it back out to the arc. Gives it now to Pente. Back to Kidd through her hands. And to Coach Thacker, whose back was turned. And he's like, what the devil was that?
Right. I think Betsy Layne may have caught a break, as I thought that ball might have hit that shot clock.
By the way, a 3 for Atkins. Bounces off the back of the iron. Offensive board. Racky inside. Missed the putback. Out of bounds to Betsy Layne. How about Carmen Racky in there battling for the offensive glass?
Hey, nobody's going to put a body on you. Go crash the glass.
29-11 your score. Floyd Central on top. They'll set up in the press. Ball's in play for Betsy Layne. Kidd gets it across the timeline. Left side pass to Collins. Gives it up. Kidd with the basketball. May have doubled. Still with the basketball. Draws a double team. Throws it off high on the left side to Pente. Off to Hall. Driving inside. Underneath. Scoop layup. Left it short. Out of bounds. And it will stay with Betsy Layne.
Atkins trying to grab the rebound and knocked it out of bounds.
Pente will give it in play. And we're waiting to get some towels to wipe up some cleanup on aisle 5 down here on the baseline.
Somebody hit the deck?
Yeah, it looks like some food or something.
Somebody's spilling some nachos.
Yeah, some of those chili nachos are not going to survive the night. Susan Stevens is on it. Her and Brennan Case. They do so much for this school behind the scenes that people don't know. Trust me. They're very much appreciated here at Betsy Layne.
A lot of people like that at all the schools that nobody really gets the credit for like that.
Ball's in play for Betsy Layne. Pente in the corner. Brings it out to the wing. Right side pass will go to Williams. Back to Pente. Floyd Central switching things up to a 2-3 zone after that man-to-man look. And a three is good for Pente. First three of the night for either team. 29-14, driving in, whistles, jump ball, possession, Betsy Layne.
Before that attempt, Betsy Layne was 0 of 10 from outside the arc. 1 of 11 now.
Ball's in play for the Lady Cats, down 29-14, trying to crawl back in this game. Pass down court, right side. Williams with the dribble. Gives it up to Kia, throws it. Trying to hit Pente, has to track it down at the scorer's table. Driving in, having issues. Dishes out a three for Hall is no good. Tapped into the hands of Williams. Off to Collins. Walk will be the call. Well, no. Rodney Rowe had a walk. Marty Gibson has a foul. And that will get the irk of the Floyd Central crowd. Foul on Atkins, her first, team foul number 2 of the quarter. And it was not on the shot, so out of bounds. Pente will give it in play.
I'm just saying the foul caused the walk.
There you go. Ball's in play for Kidd. Driving inside, around Lafferty, missed the runner. Into the hands of Atkins. Lady Jacks push it down court. Crace doesn't go to the basket. Kicks it out to Engel. 3 in the corner. Bullseye for Maddie Engel.
Watch out. If she hits one, she's liable to hit 3 or 4 more.
She's got 10 on the night. 32-14, Floyd Central. Betsy Layne down court. Kidd thought about that three to match. Looks inside for Collins. Good look as she'll lay it up and in. I think she had to get Collins' attention that she was going to give her the ball because she was looking for the shot. Floyd Central down court. Atkins holding it. Lobs it down low for Lafferty. Drives, puts it up short. Rebound Collins battles out there with it. Tosses it down court. It's loose, and Crace comes up with it for Floyd Central. And then a big collision down court. No call either way. Out of bounds back to Floyd Central as Hall and Engel got tangled up in transition. But it will be Lady Jaguar ball. Engel got put on the deck.
Hard.
And this time they go right in bounds to Atkins on Hall, and Hall fouls her. That'll be Lacey Hall's Ivor two fouls.
So does the board.
And first foul of the quarter on Betsy Layne. 2 shots for Allie Atkins, who has yet to score tonight for Floyd Central. And misses that one. She'll have one more free throw. Lady Jacks come in tonight 32 of 50 from the free throw line in 3 games for 64%. Second one, a miss as well. Rebound Collins for Betsy Layne. And Atkins comes in with a forearm shiver of Pente and then helps her up. And that was a blindside hit, and Pente was not ready for it. Ooh. Pente's checking to see if she has all of her teeth.
Yeah. He's got that look at, am I bleeding?
And I get it. Atkins is going for the steal because she's had a couple of those tonight already, but that was pretty aggressive. Foul on Atkins as she'll go to the bench. Team foul number 3. Anderson back in the game for Betsy Layne. They feed her inside. Turns with the hook. No good. Rebound Lafferty for Floyd Central. Brings it across the stripe. Her team up 32-16 with under 4 to go in the third. And a turnover. Kidd has it for Betsy Layne. Feeds it off to Pente. Lays it up and in. Easy pickings for Betsy Layne.
Slowly creeping back in it.
32-18 on the HutsFord.com scoreboard. 3:30 to go in the third period. Feed inside for Hannah Lafferty. Missed the runner. And Anderson clears the glass for Betsy Layne. Off to Kidd in transition. Shyla Kidd driving all the way to the basket. And then a foul on Floyd Central. 2 shots for Shyla. And the foul on Floyd Central is Hannah Lafferty. Her second, team foul number 4. 2 shots for Kidd. Shyla Kidd, her first game back at Betsy Layne. Free throw good. She, of course, went to Pikeville for the last couple of seasons. Part of 2 regional championship teams for the Lady Panthers, or 1. Yeah, only 1 last year. Freshman year, Miss Feltner's year.
Upset.
In a classic game. Second one is good by Kidd, so she got 2 of 2.
We did kind of call that game on the way to it.
We did. We kind of thought that was going to happen that night. That afternoon. A Sunday afternoon at the Expo. Kick out. Here's a 3 for Engel. Good. That's 2 threes. You called it, Byron. If she gets one, they'll start falling. 15-point lead for Floyd Central. 35-20. Kidd driving in. Feeds it to Anderson with the finish down low. 35-22. Here's Engel again. Driving inside. Too much on that one. Out of bounds. It will stay with Floyd Central.
Engel maybe just a little too close that time as she kind of was met.
Engel on the baseline for the Lady Jags. Nobody cutting to the basket. Throws it up top to Lafferty, and steps called on Lafferty.
I don't know if she, for sure if she did or not, but it did look awkward once she had the ball in her hands.
Yeah. That was Reagan Lafferty. Lineup is Aubrey Moore back in for Floyd Central. Crace in the backcourt with her. Atkins, Engel, and Lafferty in the front court. Betsy Layne ball. Feed it inside. Anderson again. Fading back with the hook. No good. Rebound Atkins for Floyd Central. Off to Moore. Brings it across the stripe. Feeds it to Engel. Tough pass. Gathers it. Drives in with the right-hand runner. Short. And the glass cleaned by Williams. Betsy Layne in transition. Kidd through traffic. Stops up top. She'll back it out. 2:05 to go in the third quarter. HutchFord.com scoreboard. 35-22. Floyd Central. Off to Pente. Works her way inside. Over the shoulder pass to Williams. Cross court left side. Collins cranks it for 3. It's short. Into the hands of Anderson down low. Fouled by Lafferty. Lafferty was pushing her with the body away from the basket. That's a foul.
Every time.
It'll be her second, team foul number 5. So for the final minute and 50 seconds, we're shooting free throws for Betsy Layne. And Anderson gets that one to fall. She is now 2 of 3 on the charity stripe tonight.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Racky back in, Moore back out for Floyd Central. And Anderson sinks the second. 35-24. Betsy Layne getting as close as they've been all night since the first period. Lady Jags in front court up by 11. Racky almost turned it over. Here's Atkins wanting to drive on Anderson, lays it up and in, and Atkins is on the board, and all the starters have scored for Floyd Central tonight now. Back down court comes Betsy Layne. Kidd out top, working in, gives it down low for Collins, gathers it, and steps called. She was trying to get position on Lafferty, and that was good defense by Reagan Lafferty down inside.
Yeah, Collins knew that she was there, tried to hit a pump fake just one too many times, and shuffled her feet.
Ball's in play. 1:15 to play in the third. Through the press. Layup. No. Blocked behind Anderson on Lafferty. Saved by Atkins. Throws it up inside. No good. And Anderson clears it for Betsy Layne. Gives it up to Kidd. Across the stripe. Kidd pulls up for 3. It's short. And it bounces to Engel. Nobody went for it. Engel had it poked away. Gets it back. And she's out of bounds. Turnover caused by Pente, and Betsy Layne gets, or Williams caused that turnover, and Betsy Layne gets it back. As Gerald returns, and Anderson will check out for the Lady Cats. 47 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Betsy Layne trying to close it down with a flurry here. Top of the key jumper for Gerald. No good. Rebound Racky for Floyd Central. Lost the handle, and Betsy Layne gets it back. To Collins, not shy, pulls the 3, no good. Rebound Lafferty. Reagan with the basketball for Floyd Central. Across the stripe to the left side, double team, 23 seconds. Out to Anderson. Gives it out to Crace. She's out by Coach Ty Little and had it stripped out of her hands right in front of her coach by Pente. Hello. Pente at center court, double team, ball's loose. Saved by Kidd, 5 seconds. Kidd inside, turns. Offensive foul. Offensive foul is the call. The bench exploded thinking it was a bucket for Betsy Layne. It's not going to happen.
Kidd thinks it's a foul on Floyd Central too.
And now she realizes it was an offensive foul. She was on the free throw line, as you said. Wow.
That looked like just good defense and a better finish. I mean, really, I didn't see much of a foul.
Nevertheless, the third quarter comes to a close. Your score, Floyd Central 37, Betsy Layne 24 at the end of 3 on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Back in a minute on WMDJ Sports.
End of the year savings at Hutch Ford. Red tag sale event going on now through the end of the year. Choose from endless pricing on the number one selling truck, 47 straight years, the Ford F-150, plus 1.9% financing for 60 months with approved credit. Save $8,000 off MSRP on a 2024 Ford Expedition. Give us a call, downtown Paintsville, 606-789-5301. Check us out on the web at HutchFord.com.
Never pay too much when you buy from HutchFord.com.
Part of the fabric of our community, that's McDowell Professional Pharmacy. Steve and Alicia Dawson started McDowell Professional Pharmacy back in 1993 with the commitment to serve the folks of Floyd County. McDowell Professional Pharmacy offers a free mobile app for quick refills, a drive-through for that on-the-go prescription, pickup, and free delivery service. At McDowell Professional Pharmacy, they know you by name, not just a refill number. That's McDowell Professional Pharmacy.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
37-24 your score. Floyd Central on top. I like the comment by Derek Little in the thread tonight on our Facebook page. He says, come tournament time, Betsy Layne going to be a hard team to handle, and he's right.
Yeah, they are. Once they're full strength and have played an entire season together, they're going to be really good.
Yeah, they've had a couple of players under the weather. Kidd, this is their first game back on the season. Martin is out tonight with concussion-like symptoms. They're hanging tough, but they trail right now at 37-24. Floyd Central basketball. Racky around a pick. Up top now it goes to Lafferty. She'll drive, got tied up, kicks it out. There's a walk. If you wanted to show a video on what constitutes a walk, this would be a great one to show somebody because we've seen a lot on both sides tonight.
That's 17 Floyd Central turnovers now.
Betsy Layne in front court, 37-24. It's only the second week of the season, too. Here's a long three, good by Gerald. Ball's in play. Crace stops as she walked. Absolutely. You can't have that full steam ahead mentality and then stop and shuffle your feet. You got to go, 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 or give it up.
Betsy Layne only 3 turnovers here in the second half.
Much better than the first half.
Yes.
It's a 10-point game. Betsy Layne trying to cut it to single digits for the first time since the first quarter. Ball's in play. Collins on the right side. They've been battling back. They won the third quarter 14-10, did Betsy Layne. Kidd driving inside, forced it up, no good. Offensive board, Collins, no. And into the hands of Crace for Floyd Central. Gives it up to Racky. It's Racky, Lafferty, Atkins, Crace, and Engel. Long two, good by Lafferty. Foot on the line. She's got 14 tonight. 39-27, Betsy Layne throws it away. Looking to get the easy one down court. They toss it out of bounds. It will go back to Floyd Central with 6:40 to go.
That was just a fingertip away from a really good press break for Betsy Layne.
Good gamble, just didn't turn out right. Racky with issues in backcourt, and it's knocked away loose. Racky gets it back. And a timeout called by Coach Ty Little as he sees disaster happening. A 30-second timeout brought your way by Parkview Pharmacy at Minnie, where pharmacist Valerie Akers and her staff will always take care of your health care needs at Parkview Pharmacy at Minnie.
Yeah, Floyd Central right now out of sorts, not being able to cause the turnover, get those extra possessions. Betsy Layne doing a really good job the second half, handling the pressure, getting to the goal, and getting good shots. And they're starting to go in.
Yeah, those buckets eventually were going to start falling for Betsy Layne. They shot horrendously in the first half. You knew it wasn't going to continue to be that way. You got to wonder, though, if Floyd Central has wasted their gas on that press all night, and are they starting to get winded a little bit?
If you play that way, you should be conditioned for it. So I'm not concerned about that as much.
Engel throws it in backcourt, caught by Crace. Kids on her, man-to-man by Betsy Layne. Across the timeline, Lafferty's got it. Gets past her defender, drives into the lane. Jumper is up, no good. Ball caroms around into Betsy Layne's hands. Pinte's got it for the Lady Cats. She'll drive down court with Racky hanging on her. Racky stays right with her. There's a foul on Carmen Racky. And that's okay.
Yeah.
She's just playing good defense.
Just extended that arm just a little bit.
So first foul.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just a little overextension with a reach from Racky there.
Ball's in play for Betsy Layne. Williams has it out front. Right corner it goes to Collins. Up top, Kidd cranks the three. It's good for Shyla Kidd. 8 for her. It's a 9-point game. It's on the floor. Tie up. Jump ball possession, Betsy Layne. Momentum on Betsy Layne's side right now as well, Byron.
Yeah, Big Mo's shifting real quick as Reagan Lafferty tried to split a double team and just turned it over.
Now a stoppage in play for a moment. And it must be a jersey issue. Well, maybe not. I saw somebody jump up off the bench at the end of the bench. And then they sat back down. They got 3 officials talking to each other and Coach Thacker, and they're going to bring out something to clean something off of Pinte's jersey.
I'm going to say she's got blood.
Blood on the jersey.
Get some disinfectant of some sort.
So she'll have to check out, and Lacey Hall will check in for her. This kind of stops that momentum flow here, for Betsy Layne. This is tough on them.
Like a free timeout for Floyd Central.
Yeah. A tough break for Betsy Layne right now. And it's thrown away on the inbounds. I mean, just that little bit of time is crucial. Loose, though, and Betsy Layne gets it back. Collins back down court, feeds it to Hall. Long 2, it's good. Lacey was supposed to be in the game after all. How about that? 39-32, and down court Hall fouls Engel.
Yeah, Floyd Central, if Betsy Layne stays this man-to-man, I think you're going to see them try to get the ball to Engel, to Lafferty, as they're probably their best 2 downhill drivers, get to the goal. But the question is going to be, can they finish once they get there?
Floyd Central basketball after the foul by Hall. That'll be her 3rd, team foul number 1 this quarter. Collins returned to the lineup Collins checked out, Pinte back in for Betsy Layne. Lady Jags have it, 5:23 to play. Atkins gives it up to Lafferty. Wants to drive, she's cut off. Gives it to Racky, who penetrates inside, left it short, may have been blocked by Gerald. Saved, though, by Lafferty. Left corner, Lafferty with it, driving inside, off-balance jumper, banked it up and in for Reagan Lafferty. She was looking for the contact and instead got the hoop. 41-32, there's a walk at midcourt, no call on Gerald. Off to Kidd, she'll drive in, had it knocked out of her hands, forced it up, no good. Shot was blocked. Floyd Central's got it, good defense that time. Racky down court, Williams laying on her. It's on the floor. There's 4 on the floor fighting for it. And a timeout called by Betsy Layne. It'll be Lady Cat possession. A full timeout. 41-32 with 4:41 to go on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Lady Jags on top. Back in a minute on WMDJ Sports.
Find incredible year-end savings deals at Walters Mitsubishi in Pikeville. Get $3,500 off select in-stock Outlander Sport, $3,000 off select Eclipse Cross, and $3,000 off 3-row Outlanders, which start at just $31,500. Plus, Outlanders and Eclipse Cross offer 0.99% financing for 60 months. And Mitsubishi Motors Confidence gives you a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, 5-year roadside assistance, and 2 years free maintenance.
When others won't, Walters will.
Do you struggle with managing your medication or a loved one's medication? If so, we may have a solution for you. This is pharmacist Valerie Akers at Parkview Pharmacy. We are excited to now offer customized packaging solutions to help you take the right medications at the right time every time. It's called Park Pack. Parkview Pharmacy can now pre-sort your medications in a sealed, clear plastic packet, and it's easy to open. The pack includes the day, time, and each dose, medication name, and description. It's a quick and easy way to verify that your last dose was taken, minimizing potential errors. Ask about Park Packs from Parkview Pharmacy at Mini, your partners in health.
Live and local, there's only one. WMDJ.
Back at Junior Newsom Arena, it once was a 17-point lead. It's been cut to 9. Right now, 11-point advantage, or a 9-point advantage for Floyd Central, and a whistle on the inbounds. There's a foul on. We'll get it in just a second. Ball's inbound. It was Racky on the foul, and then she gets the steal anyway. Now it's on the floor again in the same spot, and this time Floyd Central gets the benefit of the timeout, Byron. How about that?
It's a helter-skelter. Nobody really wants the basketball.
As a 30-second timeout, we'll just stay right here. And I got to tell you, 41-32, a 9-point lead for Floyd Central. And Betsy Layne is right back in this ball game after being down by 17.
Yeah, they've fought and clawed and scratched all the way back into a 3-possession game. And it's kind of been a role reversal. Floyd Central's the team that looks a little rattled, not taking care of the basketball here in the second half. And Betsy Layne is the one that has valued the basketball and took care of it.
Lady J basketball, side out near center court. Engel will give it in play. Looks, gives it inbounds on the wing to Lafferty. Hands it off to Engel, cutting to the basket, and one. Maddie Engel. 15 for her, the foul on Betsy Layne.
Well, when you need an answer, go to the freshman. That was Lafferty, Reagan Lafferty, to Maddie Engel.
Those two have got such a bright future together. Got the free throw for Engel. The foul was on Williams, her second. 44-32. Betsy Layne the other way, trailing the runner, good for Williams. Her first field goal tonight. 10-point game. Transition. Layup land. Good. Layup land is open and taking admission tonight. Engel with the layup. Betsy Layne the other way. They're going to try to go to layup land. They miss it. Rebound control by Floyd Central.
That was good hustle by Engel to get back there and challenge that layup.
Coach Little says run the offense. Pass left side to Atkins. In the corner for Engel. That's a three, flies, no good. Fight for the rebound over the back of foul on Racky. That's an easy call. That'll be her third foul. Team foul number 3 this quarter. $46-34, 3:45 to go on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. It will be Betsy Layne ball, length of the court. Floyd Central sets up in a 1-2-2 zone press. Ball's in play. It's loose. Oh, that should have been picked off by Lafferty, but it wasn't. Betsy Layne the other way. A layup good by Pente and a foul. That was a defensive breakdown by Floyd Central. Should have been a steal. Instead, a possible three-point play for Betsy Layne.
Well, you see what caused it. Reagan Lafferty kind of staying back, having to kind of split two different players, allowed her not to get up there to it.
Yeah, and credit Pitte for staying right with it, gets the three-point conversion, and here we go. 46-37, back to a 9-point lead for Floyd Central. And Lafferty, trouble up front, saved by Racky. Atkins comes out and takes it now at the midcourt circle. Collins on her man-to-man. 3:18 to go. Atkins feeds it inside for Racky, gets by her defender, puts it up over the hoop. Collins clears it for Betsy Layne. They can get to 7 or 6 here. Gerald looks, gives it out to Collins. Pente, three ball, no! And a foul on the floor. Foul on Atkins. Floyd Central, her third. That's the 15th foul of the quarter. We're shooting free throws the rest of the way for Betsy Layne.
That's a good call. I went back and watched the replay there. She did. She come in there and just shoulder blocked her.
Wow.
Off the, pushed her a foot.
Gerald is on the free throw line. 2 shots for Betsy Layne, trying to get her team even closer. They've been as close as 9. They've not been any closer in this half. Missed it. Got one more. Hannah Lafferty checks in for Atkins. Moore checked in as well, replacing Racky for Floyd Central. Second one is good. It's now an 8-point lead. 46-38. As close as Betsy Layne's been all night. Engel driving, dishes to Lafferty. Should try a runner. It's no good. Tapped around, out of bounds. It will stay with the Lady Jags with 2:49 to go. Is it too early to start stall ball here?
This is kind of the fringe point.
I think it's too early.
You want good quality shots. That's right now. You're wanting good shots and take care of the basketball.
They ain't going to get it there. A steal on the inbounds by Williams, but she's caught no man's land in the corner. It's on the floor. It's still on the floor. Jump ball will be the call. Betsy Layne thought they got a timeout here, but the officials on the play didn't hear the timeout, but they're going to give it to him anyway. The official at the scorer's table says timeout Betsy Layne. What a break. What a break
Big
for Betsy
break.
Layne.
Big break.
Yeah. We'll just stay right here, but now you had 2 over here. I don't think they ever had possession, because if they did have possession, she had it in the corner and rode with it. That should have been a walk on Betsy Layne.
Yeah, if she was on the ground and got up,
yeah,
it was. There was a lot going on at a fast pace, and I think why they didn't call a walk is they're saying that, in just my interpretation, nobody really had control of the basketball.
Then how did he get a timeout?
Well, you're talking about a guy that's 40 foot from the play, kind of blocked off, and if you've got a girl hovering over top of the ball, that these 2 officials over here see that she doesn't have control. The guy on the far side, all he sees is a body over top of the basketball.
But that's where he should be looking at those other 2 officials and going, okay, this is on them here. No, I can't call a timeout. I can't see if they have possession.
Well, in his
it's a break for Betsy Layne.
It's a break for Betsy Layne, yes.
Now they had to make good on it. They're down by 8 with the basketball. 2:44 to go on the HutchFord.com scoreboard. Kidd has it in backcourt. Here comes a double team at center court from Floyd Central. Kidd gives it up to Pente. Look down inside for Williams. Back out to Gerald. Now we'll go to Kidd. Out up top again to Pente. Gives it off to Collins. Right side pass Pente. Kidd tripped up, lost the handle. Floyd Central's got it. Crace out front. Hit, and the ball is loose. Saved and played up Moore. Look inside for Engel. Fouled on the shot. 2 shots for Engel. Foul on Betsy Layne. Wow.
Shyla Kidd looks a little shaken up.
She took a spill out there.
Yeah. You see she's wearing a knee brace on that right knee, and she is heavily favoring it right now.
Free throw good for Engel. Foul was on Cheryl, her first, and Coach Thacker told us that, the first day she got cleared to play in practice, she strained her knee. So she has been kind of nursing that all night. Second free throw good by Engel, makes it back to a 10-point lead for Floyd Central, 48-38, 2:03 to go. And there's a steal by Engel, making a bid for player of the game here. Engel driving in, gives it off. Here's a 2 short by Lafferty. Hannah Lafferty gets it back and puts it in for Floyd Central. The senior Hannah Lafferty with a big bucket down low. In a big moment for her. 50-38. Betsy Layne down court, down by 12. They need a bucket here. Give off on the right side. A jumper no good by Williams. Floyd Central's got it. And boy, Betsy Layne content to let Crace bring it up court.
Yeah, no sense of urgency right now.
Out to Moore off a pick. And now you can waste some clock here because they're not coming after you.
The clock is your friend now.
Yeah. Engel, an open 3. It's good. And that might be the dagger right there. And a steal by Engel. Mercy. Top of the key jumper. No good. Engel fighting for it, gets it back, and she's held by Gerald. That's a foul. And Engel bounced right back up, and it didn't matter anyway.
Yeah, she's a tough kid.
Yes, she is.
She's a gamer, which a lot of these girls, both sides, have stepped up and showed their gamers here tonight.
How about 10 points this quarter, now 11 for Engel. 11 in the quarter, 24 for the game. I'm going to start calling her the closer. And that one is good as well. What a night for Maddie Engel, 55-38. She has rocked this baby to bed. Toss down court, another steal. Crace comes up with that one again. Crace down court, driving in, fouled by Gerald. 2 shots. Maybe, we'll wait and see.
Hold your horses.
It will be 2 shots. I was right. That's team foul number 5. So
regardless.
Yeah, regardless. And third foul on Gerald with 48 seconds. Crace, free throw is no good. Coming up, we'll name our Community Trust Bank player of the game. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Second one is good for Crace, 56-38. 45 seconds. Betsy Layne made a fight of it here in the second half. They're going to come up just short. 3 good by Pente. Makes it 56-41. Back down court. Engel ball fake. Drives in. Finishes. Mercy.
Give her open space.
58-41. Other side, long 2 is no good. It will carry them out of bounds. Last touch by Floyd Central with 18 seconds.
You give these young girls here for Floyd Central open space. They know how to finish.
Ball's in play for Betsy Layne. Spin by Pente down inside. Kicks it back out to Gerald. Swings it to Collins. 10 seconds. Williams, 8 seconds. 3 for Gerald. Short. Offensive board, Collins, 3 seconds. Won't get it. And Floyd Central will walk out of here with a 58-41 win over Betsy Layne. 3 straight wins for Floyd Central over their county rival, the Lady Cats of Betsy Layne. And the final on the HudsBoard.com scoreboard, Floyd Central 58, Betsy Layne 41. We're back in 2 minutes. 2 minutes on WMDJ Sports.
Howard Family Pharmacy is pleased to announce the addition of pharmacist Stacy Conley to their staff. Stacy has over 20 years of experience serving the residents of Floyd and Knott County. And just like everyone else at Howard Family Pharmacy, Stacy will be dedicated to meeting your expectations with your medications. Say hi to Stacy at both Allen and Eastern locations. And don't hesitate to reach out to her for any questions you may have. Always providing quality care and service. That's Howard Family Pharmacy of Allen and Eastern.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 81 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Make it a high-tech holiday season by teching the halls with Appalachian Wireless. Everybody loves an iPad, and right now, get the iPad 10th Gen 64 gig for just a penny with a standard 2-year agreement on the unlimited or mix-and-match plan. New or renewed, make this holiday season one to remember by visiting your favorite Appalachian Wireless location. For details on an iPad 10th Gen for a penny. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
When you need signs, banners, business cards, decals, and promotional items, you need to call Jaded Rain Printing and Graphics. Need to promote your business? Jaded Rain can stick your business logo on just about anything. Yard signs, large signs, metal and outdoor signs, window perv. Jaded Rain even does covered vehicle wraps, converting your work truck or car into a rolling billboard. If you need to stand out, you need Jaded Rain Printing and Graphics. Call 371-3153 or find Jaded Rain on Facebook.